Every behavior your child shows you, the whining, the refusal, the meltdown over nothing, even the sudden burst of affection, is the output of a specific neurological process. Today, we decode why your child behaves the way they do, and for each pattern, exactly what the research says actually helps.
Welcome to Raised by Science. Today, we're explaining child behavior, not as good or bad behavior, but as communication from a developing nervous system. We'll cover 4 behavior patterns that confuse parents most, what's really driving each one, and what to actually do about it. Developmental psychologists use a simple but powerful framework. Behavior is the tip of the iceberg. What you see, the whining, the refusal, the tantrum, is the visible 1%. Underneath sits the actual driver: hunger, fatigue, overstimulation, a need for connection, a need for autonomy, or an emotion too big for the child's current regulation capacity. What to do? Before responding to the behavior itself, take a beat and ask what might be underneath it.
Addressing the underlying driver, offering food, a break, connection, or simply naming the big feeling is more effective and far more sustainable than addressing the surface behavior alone. When a parent changes how they respond to a behavior, say no longer giving into a tantrum for a toy, research on behavior change shows the behavior often temporarily intensifies before it improves. This is called an extinction burst, and it's one of the most consistently misunderstood patterns in parenting. What to do? Stay consistent through the spike. It doesn't mean your new approach isn't working. It means your child's brain is testing whether the old strategy still works with more intensity before accepting that it doesn't. Most parents abandon a good strategy right before it would have worked.
A 2-year-old who hits is almost always expressing overwhelm. Their brain has no other tool yet. A 6-year-old who hits has more developed impulse control and more behavioral options available, which is why the same behavior carries different developmental meaning at different ages. What to do? Match your response to your child's actual developmental stage, not a generic behavior chart. What works for a toddler's hitting is often developmentally inappropriate for an older child showing the same behavior, and vice versa.
Despite age-specific nuances, a few things hold true across nearly all childhood behavior research. Consistency matters more than the specific consequence chosen. Children build a model of the world from predictable responses. Connection-based responses outperform purely punitive ones in nearly every well-designed comparison study. And your own regulation is the single most consistent predictor of how quickly any behavior situation resolves, regardless of age.
Child behavior isn't a mystery, and it isn't a referendum on your parenting or your child's character. It's information. And now, you know both what's driving it and what to actually do about it. If today's tantrum or meltdown has you wanting more on this, watch 5 things you're doing that make tantrums worse next, right here. Subscribe to Raised by Science for more science-backed parenting content every week. See you in the next one.